Hi everybody! So I'm going to answer a question here, and it's kind of a follow-up video of my last video that I posted of my past health history and how I became fully raw, because it was Luhalt. Sorry if I pronounced your YouTube name wrong, but hi Luhalt, it's Luhalt. You asked a question a while ago, and you asked, how was your detox process? Because you thought it would be a really good video to do. And I know on my last channel I did do a video like that, but since I got a new channel up, I'm just kind of redoing some videos and kind of explaining a little bit more here. So my detox process it wasn't as intense as a lot of other people's detox that you guys hear, because mine was a lot different. So if you watched my previous video, I talked about my past health history, where before I became fully raw, I was already eating fairly good. I mean, it still wasn't optimal or really healthy, but for the most part, I stopped eating really bad junky food long time ago, long before I went fully raw. So when I transitioned, or when I went fully raw, overnight, it was a lot easier for me because I was already eating fruits and vegetables, and I was already eating pretty good. So I didn't have strong cravings or anything. I remember within the first year, because I went low-fat raw vegan in August 2013. So within that first year, I remember my detox. What for me, my detox was, I remember having some cravings, and the cravings that I had were tacos. I love tacos, and I used to love tacos, the olives, the cheddar cheese, and the taco meat in a soft wrap, or in a taco shell, you know, with the lettuce. I just love tacos, and I remember having detox for that, and then also for like sub sandwiches. I remember for like, I don't know, like not like Subway sandwiches, but like just like hoagie sandwiches. And I remember it was mainly for tacos and sandwiches, because I remember kind of growing up on eating a lot of sandwiches. I remember having roast beef sandwiches and corned beef sandwiches. I remember having all these different types of sandwiches, and so that's kind of what I was kind of wanting and stuff at the time. For the first year I was feeling, but I knew that no, my body did not need that. It needed fruit, it needed carbohydrates, it needed the fresh, whole, ripe, raw fruits and vegetables, and so that's what I ate. And within the first year, the cravings came up, but then they dissipated. And I know that the cravings, they only last about, I think it's like about 10 minutes. And so I mean, I pushed through them. I mean, they weren't really intense, but it was enough to where I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh wow, that's a craving. But I was already enjoying the fruits and the smoothies that I was having at the time, that I'm just like, no, I want these other smoothies. I want the fruit. I'm fully raw now and everything. And so I just paid no mind to the cravings or anything. And they came up every once in a while. And but that as far as food, that's all it was for me. Because like I mentioned, I kind of already have been eating pretty much more healthier for a good chunk of time before I went fully raw. So. And I was never grown up on really bad junky food like a lot of people are today, you know, because there's a lot of people who eat fast food every day, all day, and I never ate like that. I always had mom's home cooked meals and everything, you know, and was brought up to eat fresh fruits and vegetables too. So, but I know. So as far as cravings, that's what it was for cravings for me, and that was within the first year. But I know the other part of my detox, I want to say was a detox, was healing, was my knees. I mean, once my legs, the immediate healing that happened when I went fully raw, my legs were healing, my knees were healing, and I was starting to feel a lot better from my running injuries and everything. But as some time went by, every once in a while, my knees would ache. They would ache and they would hurt, and they would feel like, it would feel like I just went for a 4 or 5 mile run up the hill in the wintertime. Like, I remember what that felt like. I remember doing that, and I remember what that felt like. So when I stopped running and was really giving my body time to rest and heal, so when I was fully raw and body was rejuvenating and everything, my body was starting to give me symptoms from running, from my exercising, in my muscles and my tendons and in my joints and everything, like I just came from a tremendously long, hard run. And another thing is, when you're up in Alaska here, guys, when you're in a cold climate, the cold, especially when it gets down to, well, just 20 below, but when it's 40 and 50 below, and even down to 60 below, it brings out the pains in your joints. There's a lot of people here that when the wintertime comes, a lot of people start complaining and talking about their joints hurting, their muscles or tendons hurting, because the cold brings out your past hurts in your body. Whatever you hurt in your body is just, the cold brings that out. And so a lot of people talk about their knees, because a lot of people have arthritis up here, and the people who eat a standard American diet and everything, they have arthritis now, and so when it's cold, it comes out. And I know for me, from my running injuries, I was feeling like I just got back from a tremendously hard run again, and I was just like, man, all I've been doing is just been resting. I haven't ran for such a long time, but it feels like I just got back from a 4 or 5 mile run. And so I would always have many periods of that, of achy knees, achy tendons and muscles. So for me, my body was really trying to repair my bottom half of my body, okay, and really trying to re-strengthen that. And so that was my detox. And as far as acne, my acne went away very quickly. I want to say within the first month, I believe some came, like the skin body started flushing out some junk, and so I think it got a little intense, but then it just kind of disappeared, and then it just eventually cleared up, and I haven't had one zit, one pimple or anything. The only time, if I do get only one would arise, and that's when I start the womanly cycle, ladies, all you ladies out there, I get one that'll pop up, and that only happens when I'm on my womanly cycle, and it'll pop up, but it'll just go away. And so for the most part, the oil went away in my skin, I used to have not zits, pimples, wicked ones, okay guys, like deep ones. I still have scars left over from them, but it used to be so bad, all over my face, behind my ears, all over my back. I remember trying Proactive, going to the dermatologist, taking medication. I remember getting sick off of the medication, and nothing worked. And you know what? You know what does work? Eating fully raw, eating the way you were meant and designed and created to eat. Raw fruits and veggies, you guys. Yes, I can vouch for that, and I always will vouch for that, because that's what's worked for me. That's what's worked for everybody else that I've seen too. So in my opinion, if you just ask Miss Staci here, guys. So yeah, guys, that's my detox process. That's the detox I felt, and now that it's 2017, it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. I'm 28. August 2013 is when I went low fat raw vegan. So that was when I was 24 years old. 4 years later, I'm 28 years old, and it's 2017 right now. And my body has healed so much. And I believe the body's always healing. The body's always healing and repairing. And each day, each month, each day, each week, each month, and each year, your body gets stronger and stronger. And I've done so much hard damage on my knees and my legs over the past 10 years. Actually, since 2005, 2005 to 2013, I've done so much hard damage to my body that it's, I mean, when you've done, there is something that happens that I know that when you, like, if you've done so like 3 or 5 years of damage to your body, it takes your body like double that just to heal. Like the next 10 years, your body's gonna need time to heal. And so for me, that's one of the reasons why I went fully raw overnight and I wasn't looking back, because I wasn't postponing my healing process. I was dead set. I'm like, I knew each time that if I ate cooked food, if I ate processed food, if I ate all this like transitioning raw till fork crap, if I started doing that, that would postpone my healing. And I'm not saying raw till fork is crap or anything, you guys. I know for me, fully raw is best and optimal, and for me, in my opinion, you guys. If you guys still want to eat cooked food, that is just fine. I don't care, whatever floats your little boats. But for me, that does not float my boat. And I have had, my healing process has been so much faster and stronger in such a shorter amount of time, being fully raw, that's why I start a YouTube channel, because, and that's why I am all for fully raw. I mean, I understand going plant-based and even raw till 4 and stuff is good, but if you want optimal peak health and to take your health even further and feel even better and really take care of your body even more to the next level, in my opinion, it's fully raw. I mean, that's why I stay fully raw. That's why I love it so much, and I enjoy it so much, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. So, so that's my detox process there, guys. I'll stop babbling. This video's gone on long enough, and so I will let you guys go. Remember to love being raw, you guys. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you guys, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye, guys.